Peace, beautiful people. It is your girl, the real Tony Hickman. It has been storming in Houston. It was supposed to storm all week, but we had a crazy storm last night that knocked out the glass out of a building that I do my acting out of. It was crazy. But I haven't been out here also because it's been extremely hot. Like they've been giving heat warnings out even for people who drive cars. But anyway, I just wanted to come back and chit chat with y'all for a minute because it's so nice to be back in nature. And that's really what I want to talk about. Like, a lot of us deal with so much stress on us in this world, right? As we learn how to handle it, because that's the key, is we have to learn how to handle it. But we also have to find the things that give us ease and peace, you know? And really for a lot of people, when they go outside in nature, it's something amazing about Mother Nature that just gives us a sense of, I guess, belonging, and it's therapy. It really is therapy. Like, there have been instances in my life where I had a lot on my spirit, and you know, when I was with Swab House in those days, my first thing to do when I had stuff on my spirit was roll a blunt and escape. That's my truth. But I don't smoke or drink anymore. It's been a long time. And so now when I come out here, it's a very sober feeling of comfort and belonging and nurturing. But I think when we come in nature, it's like our antennas connect with the trees and the grass and everything else that is God. So it's like the perfect place to listen to our God self. But if we're in the buildings all the time, right? We're in buildings because most of us are working in buildings, and even since the pandemic, a lot of people started working from home, but it's still inside, and they haven't been getting out in nature. And it's so important to get out because that is where we find we can connect with our God self. Like, I've searched for several therapists, and I'm not saying that it's impossible, because I know it's possible to find a great therapist. And I know I do therapy too. I'm a holistic health and life coach, and so I do this too. But even life coaches need therapists. They need something that helps them connect with another thought process, or but I have found, even though I have searched, I haven't done an extensive search, but I've searched for therapists, and even the ones that I found, I know one just wanted to give me pills if I was going through something. They just wanted to figure out how they could prescribe me pills. And then the other one I just didn't connect with, But when I come out here, I connect with the God therapist. I connect with Mother Nature. And Mother Nature somehow helps me get to the answers I need to seek. So I know in this crazy world we live in, it's a beautiful world. But we have to get back to finding the beauty. And the beauty is outside. It is in the grass and the trees and the flowers and in the people. I tell you another thing. There's one main park I go to often, but I go to different ones. But the irony is when I go to the park and other people are out here, everybody is friendly. They're on the same vibration that I'm talking about. And it's regardless of where they are in their journey in their personal life. People are friendly and open. And I believe that's because when we come in nature, we are all connecting back to the God source. And it brings out that energy within us. So yeah, I am happy to be back out here. I know something I do have to do is make it out here at a certain time, like before it gets extremely hot, because Houston hot is that hot, like it's no joke. But early in the morning, got to find me another love. But yeah, early in the AM is the best time because the dew is fresh, you can smell everything. It's more people out, but it is it's really the best time to come to avoid the heat, but still get the vitamin D. I don't know if y'all paid attention, but your girl has been tanning out of this world. I had wore a dress recently and I saw my tan lines. I'm like, oh my goodness, I look like I've been sitting at the beach. But it's just been getting my vitamin D, which is so good for so many things. And I don't know if you guys know this. A lot of people may know it, but vitamin D actually helps with curing cancer, curing a lot of disease. And most people who are working 9 to 5 or and even more so, most melanin dominant Black people are vitamin D deficient. And we're vitamin D deficient because we need extra sun. We need extra we need extra vitamin D because of our skin color. So it's important for us to load up on our vitamin D when we can. And the great thing is if you stay in the sun for like, I think an hour, it stores in your body for like a week or two. Now don't quote me because this has been a long time ago when I learned this. But it stores in your body. So even if you went and just sat in the sun for 1 day a week, I still encourage 3 days though. But there will be a major difference in your vitamin D deficiencies. And see, lack of vitamin D also can contribute to disease. So, like I said, especially if you look at the statistics of how melanin dominant people are on the rise of getting most disease in America, and I don't know about the world, but in America I know melanin dominant people are on the rise for getting like most heart disease, high blood pressure, cancer. And this is just a theory because I don't know if this is true. But what if it's because we are lacking in vitamin D? We're lacking in connecting back with God. And though you can take your vitamin D pills, I might get in trouble for saying this. And I know some people, especially with lupus, cannot go outside. There's a way you can change that, but I'm not going to go into that either. But the people that can't go outside, yes, y'all should take vitamin D tablets because at least you get to get that. But my thing is, I don't understand how you put that in a pill. And so I don't take vitamin D. And I never have because I've always been a nature rat. Like, I love being in the sun. I don't mind getting darker. I love when my skin gets another tan. like it's beautiful to me because I love my color, right? But I just don't understand how that could get in a pill. I'm pointing to the sun, by the way. I just don't understand that part, so my brain won't let me take it because I'm like, I know it's a substitute, but why substitute when you could get in the real thing? And there's been studies also on, like everybody can go in the sun. I'm talking about white, black, because you know they say that white people can't go in the sun. But I saw a study recently where they were saying that has only been in like the last century or something. But our ancestors, your ancestors and my ancestors were in the sun. But because of diet change and the way people are eating so many processed foods, that contributes to when they're in the sun having the side effects of it. And y'all can look up what I'm talking about because I forgot where I read that or heard that, but yeah. But I do know this, even when I was a child, because my mother used to be a herbalist in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. And she would have me reading like Back to Eden and all of that. And the author of Back to Eden was a white man. But he went on a fast. And this man went on a fast and his skin, and I guess he was in the sun too, but his skin went from white to brown. No lie. And Arnold, I can't think of his name right now, but the name of the book is called Back to Eden. So if you want to look it up, look up the author of Back to Eden, fast and skin turn brown, and you'll find it out. But yeah, he went in the sun. He had to go in the sun, but his skin literally turned brown when he went on this fast because he was consuming, I guess, only liquids, but also consuming the vitamin D from the real vitamin D. So the only obstacles are in here. We get in our way so many times. I know I have gotten in my way so many times of overthinking the process instead of listening to what the God self is directing me to do. On that note, I love y'all. I'm excited about some stuff coming up soon. Well, it is coming soon. I'm about to put out a book, y'all. I'm putting out a book. And I'm putting out a song to go with the book. Because the last book I put out a whole album. But at that time, I really didn't get to plug it like I would have liked. Because I was emotionally going through a lot with some personal stuff in my life. And I'm not going to say that can't happen again. I pray to the God within and the God without. Please. Just let me get this in. But I hope you guys will like the song, but even furthermore, love the book. And I'm going to do something with the book too. I just have to figure out exactly how. So stay tuned. Your girl has been on it for a minute, but I don't know. I got my mojo back. It's like, I think Saturn went in retrograde. Venus is in my sign. Or Venus is in everybody's sign in some place. But yeah, I'm just feeling the love that I want to give out and share. All right, y'all. I've been talking too much. Peace.